what is needed to start a business?
So what is needed to start a business is of course you need to write a business plan. Every business need a business plan. Every business need a business plan because the business plan is just the guide. It's the guide to make sure that your that your business is going according to your original plan. Because you can create a business plan and deviate from that whole plan and start freestyling.
Those who aren't familiar with a business plan, there's four components that make up a business plan, and they are the executive summary, the marketing plan, the key management bios, and the financial plan. But is there anything else that they should be mindful as far as what is needed to start a business?
Well, the race of successes and failures. So you want to understand the market or create a marketing strategy so that once you get into that market, you can strategize towards your success.
And what makes a small business successful is successful businesses are customer focused, which means they understand the needs of their current customer bases. Satisfied customers can drive profits through repeat business and also referrals. So maintaining that relationship with your customers, and when they say the customer is always right, the customer is always right. Even if the customer is wrong, you can definitely let them know where the lack of communication was or understanding was, but make sure that you're leaving the people you are dealing with satisfied. You're not getting into your emotions and feelings and disrespecting people. You have the right to decline doing business with someone. That goes with the doing the research.
So in order to invest in yourself, you have to know yourself. And knowing yourself is knowing your limits, knowing your hunger, knowing your greed. So investing in yourself is investing in your goals, investing in your ideas, investing in your plans, executing them plans from that thought. Because everything's what retained earnings is that once you earn something, you invest it back in your business, to help grow your business. You don't look to the first dollar that you make is gonna be, oh, yo, I'm spending it on this or that or that or that. No, you putting that back in your business to help grow your business. You don't want to just spend it on, oh, I'm going to shop it, or I'm going to eat, or I'm going here, I'm going to get some champagne to celebrate. No, you put it back in your business to help grow your business, and that's how and where and when you will see your business.
You went into your personal lifestyle, and they always tell you to pay yourself. When they say pay yourself, it's like putting some savings away. When you get your check, money that you're not even gonna know is missing because you're putting away. So just like with your business, investing is just like paying a visit to your business, and taking that money. It's not to be spent. It's going right back into the business to help flourish and get the things that you don't need. And it's like 2 to 3 years, right? That
Yeah, like you really don't see no profit. I mean, of course, you're gonna treat yourself, pay yourself, and do things according to that because that's necessary. So you might have some extra funds in your business account, and you might want to go out to eat, or you might want to do this and do that. But with everything in life, especially business, you could benefit from the money that you spend. And because different states have different benefits. Like for example, Massachusetts. Let's just use Massachusetts for example. First of all, Massachusetts charges $500 to set up an LLC and $500 to maintain it every year, and that's the highest out of any state in the country. So if your business ain't making money like that, or then Massachusetts really ain't the state, because once that annual fee come around and you gotta pay that 500, that might hurt you, and by hurting you, it could hurt your business. And a lot of people or business people, they set their LLCs up out of state. Most use Nevada, most use Delaware, and it's different perks for using them. And Nevada, they don't have no sales sales tax, so that is good. So that's the most known state with other startup businesses. But then you got others states that just as good. Like, for example, the state of New Mexico. If you want your business to be anonymous, that's the best state for it, because if someone like Miss Snake Charmer try to look up your business and she's find it online, but it's set up in New Mexico, she won't be able to find the name of the owners of the business. Whereas in any other state or most other states, they will see the names of the owners of them businesses. Montana is another good state. If you want to deal with the vehicle registration, or it's the best state for that. Another good state is Wyoming. Wyoming is actually the number one state to start a business because it has different layers of asset protection. And it also the best state if you have real estate because of the levels of asset protection. So, all businessmen just gave y'all some jewels on the top 3 states to set up businesses for 3 different reasons.
So we talked about what was the best states to form an LLC, and if you missed that, you missed that. But what is the difference between a foreign and a domestic LLC?
So a domestic LLC is basically the state that you live in. Okay. When you form an LLC in the state that you live in, that is called a domestic LLC. And now, if you have a domestic LLC, but you're doing business in another state, then you will have to file that state as well. And that's what is considered a foreign LLC. So basically, it could be a drawback to having a foreign LLC because it's like you actually have 2 businesses, whereas you paying now in the foreign LLC, you paying for a registered agent in that state, and you paying 2 sets of annual fees and state reports every year to operate that one LLC.
LLC is a limited liability company. An LLC lets you take advantage of the benefits of both the corporation and partnership business structures. LLCs protect you from personal liability in most instances. Your personal assets like your vehicle, house, savings accounts, they won't be at risk in case your LLC faces bankruptcy or lawsuits. So that's something to be mindful of. Profits and losses can get passed through to your personal income without facing corporate taxes as well. And then they got the S corps. So an S corporation, sometimes called an S corp, is a special type of corporation that's designed to avoid the double taxation drawback of regular C corps. S corps allow profits and some losses to be passed through directly to owners, personal income, without ever being subject to corporate tax rates. Not all states tax S corps equally, but most recognize them the same way the federal government does and tax the shareholders accordingly. Ways to fund your LLC.
The best way to fund your LLC, first of all, is establishing a line of credit with that business. And there's many ways you can establish a line of credit, but what I prefer and what I advise you to do is to basically set up a couple starter vendor accounts. A starter vendor account is an account that's basically a starter for your business. So you got different starter vendors, as most known as like Quills, Uline, Granger, and then you got others like T-Shirt Club, and you can even get gas cards. That's another way where you can help establish your business credit. But going back to the starter vendors, that's one of the easiest ways to do it because they don't check your personal credit, and within 60 to 90 days of you paying your net 30 accounts with the starter vendors, then you will have a Dun & Bradstreet number, Experian, and Equifax business number, and then you can go to the tier 2. And then the tier 2, and that's when you basically applying for Home Depot, Lowe's, companies like that, Dell Computer, and then that helps report to the business bureaus as well. And that's one of the ways you can. But then it's shortcut ways, like always. And one of the shortcut ways is getting the gas cards, or if you already have good personal credit, then you could go and get the bank credit cards, business credit cards, and that could help build as well. So, all depends on which route you're going, but it all stems from your personal credit. A lot of people that even have businesses don't know that they could obtain business credit. But the thing is, most when you apply for business credit with your financial institution, they usually do a thing called PG, which stands for personal guarantor. And basically what a PG is that they look at your personal credit and see if you're reliable. I advise you to build your personal credit up to the point where it has like a 680 or better, and then you can go and establish some form of business credit. Every business need a DNB number because you want your when you, like, for example, when you sign up for Quills, they report to Dun & Bradstreet. When you sign up to Uline, they report to Dun & Bradstreet. So if you got a net 30 account, the best way to tackle that is you go, say, for example, you need some toilet, you need a proper necessities for your house. Instead of going to your local Walmart, why won't you use your business and go to Quills, order it from Quills, and it come in a bulk? And then they usually deliver in a couple of days, and you utilize that, and then within a week, you pay that. And that shows good history on your business credit. And you do that for 3 months with 3 different trade lines, and now you got a business credit score. Your business credit score should be like 70. And then you do it for another month and go up to 80. And then you could go to the bank